Okay, I got this, I took my side grinder with a wire wheel and knocked off the rust, loose rust on his body panels, and took this 08 PHO rust inhibitor. What it does is converts the rust back into metal, but I sprayed that on it. So yeah, I used that much out of a gallon to spray these two body panels. And I got to let it sit for 24 hours. I just sprayed it today. It ain't set up yet. But anyway, 24 hours we'll be ready to do that with it anyway. But anyway, I've killed the rust. I don't particularly have a lust for rust. And those of you guys that do have a lust for rust, that's fine. I just don't too much care for it. Not a fan of rust myself. So I want to kill the rust, stop it from rusting anymore. And this stuff here you can pretty much spray. It's got some chalky. It makes some spot a little chalky. Wire brush that chalk off, paint right over that stuff. You don't have to do anything to it, but spray that on there, let it sit 24 hours. Brush off into that chalky area and paint it. But it looks like an 8.8 rear end. I measured the width of it. It looks like it's going to be about the right width for this thing. I'm gonna get it in here in the next couple of days, put a couple old tire wheels on it, and see how it fits with this body. We're gonna see what that looks like. But that's where we're at now. Now my next goal is to get suspension set up. I don't want to even start building frame until I figure out what suspension I'm going to use and all that good stuff. So that's where I'm at now. I'm in the process of doing research and chasing parts to get to build a suspension. And once I get that figured out, what I'm going to do about the suspension, then I can start cutting my frame rails. I got this straight axle from my buddy. It's out of a 52 Ford F100. Brake drum shot, brake shot. It's got that big wheel bolt pattern for the truck. So by the time I buy all the parts to fix that, I decided instead of doing that, I just went on eBay from Speedway on eBay, got a kit. Disc brake kit. It comes with the rotors. That makes it a 4.5, 5 by 4.5 bolt pattern, and the same as my rear end car bolt pattern. Got the the hubs, bearings, rotors, calipers, caliper brackets, brake lines, everything to convert that over to disc brakes. So I bit the bullet, done that. Yep, shot. And I measured it, it's like 60 inches, 59 inches wide between the wheel bolt, where the wheel bolt's on. And my rear end is 60 inches, so I'm not even gonna have to cut the axle, it'll be fine like it is. All I gotta do is, I'm gonna mount it, like I said, I'm gonna mount it with that buggy spring, just one single leaf spring, and done some research. The trailer spring they just use a regular utility trailer spring, which is like a 1,800 pound spring, which should be plenty for the front of this car with a small block Chevy engine in it, and the motor's gonna be sitting way behind the axle anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do, put that trailer spring. That's what I'm going to do there. By the way, that disc brake conversion kit for this costs like $269. Shipping and all is what I paid for it. So add that to the price. That's where we at. Appreciate you.